What does it mean to be happy? Not distracted, not entertained, but truly at peace. For most of my life, I was told what happiness should look like, where to find it, who to listen to.
Love you.
But somewhere along the way, I started asking a different question. What if I have to find it for myself? So here's the pursuit. 50 states, one road, no guarantees. I'll work mobile delivery jobs on applications, just enough to keep moving. Not chasing money, but chasing understanding. Because maybe happiness isn't something you arrive at. Maybe it's something you uncover through experience, through struggle, through truth. I'm searching for something even more deeper. God. Not through a building, not through a system, but through the road, through the people, through the silence.
Me and Beans.
I won't be doing it alone. Every mile, every lesson, every mistake, with my best friend and dog, Beans, who's right next to me. A reminder that growth doesn't wait for perfect conditions. This isn't a vacation, it's an experiment. A test of what happens when you strip life down to its essentials and just go. She's over it. She's totally over it. It hasn't even started, dude. What are you looking at? Oh, she see the shine. I was thinking about how crazy what I'm doing, what I'm trying to accomplish is, but in life it's like the most craziest ideas that people have ever had are the ones where the people take the greatest risk to reward ratio. And that's basically what I'm doing right now, because this is so risky. Like, it's risky for my health, it's risky for, I guess, finances. It's risky for this dog right here that I keep baptizing because she refuses to drink water sometimes. Not refuses, she's just stubborn about it. I don't know. She's very spoiled. I've spoiled this dog into oblivion because of the fact that I give her ice cold water instead of just, lukewarm water. It's not lukewarm, it's cool. It's just not cold. For when the car has water in it, it's usually cool, but it's not cold. When I get it from the gas, God gave me the ability to speak. God gave me the ability to walk. God gave me the ability to sing. God gave me the ability to climb, run, draw. There are so many things that I've wasted in my adult life. And one of the biggest factors for spontaneously leaving on that specific day, a couple days ago, is because I was sitting to myself going, dude, you're getting older. Look around at these kids going to college. They are kids. What are you now? You're getting 30 years old. By the time Beans passes away, guess how old I'm gonna be? 45. 45 years old. If I have to work a little bit harder while I enjoy life, I'm gonna do it, because a lot of people, I just would think that a lot of people would think that this is crazy, and they're right. This is totally stupid. This is stupidly insane. This is something that, okay, what happens when you blow a tire and you don't have money? Well, we'll get to that point. If it happens, one of these tires will get bald eventually. They got good treads. There's no nails, no nothing. I drive safe. I don't try and push the limits. It's a new car, so I'm hoping this car
now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What a small world. So last night when I did the whole gave the carton of eggs from the canceled order to the pita bread place, and then that guy was having a heart attack, and his buddy had to catch the bus, and the bus was gonna leave, so he had to go, right? I got a good look at the face. I actually said, hey, do you want to sit in? I'm gonna say a prayer. And he said, yeah, the bus is gonna probably be here before the paramedics. And I said, okay, I'm gonna say a prayer if you don't mind. He's like, yeah, go ahead. So I said a prayer for this man, the other man, his buddy, and I just delivered to the guy who didn't have a heart attack, who was catching the bus. Is it a small world after all? Because I can't record everyone, but I can express opinions from other people. So I didn't get his name, it doesn't really matter. We were talking about DoorDash, and we were talking about taxes, and I was bringing up, hey, I'm from California, and as I was passing into the state, it was almost $7 a gallon. Now there were some places I did see it over $7, but that was for debit, and it was like $7.80 for cash. I personally, in my life, ever since I was an adult and I could use a debit card and be cashless, I just never wanted to carry cash. And this might sound dumb, and I am not, by any means. Don't take this as I'm trying to be some savior or something. I'm not. I'm a sinner. When I have cash, the first thing I think is that it's dirty or something, and I've seen videos on like how actually like physically dirty it is, and I don't care if it's a $50 bill, a $100 bill. I just want to get rid of it, whether it's spending it or giving it to someone. And I know a lot of people's mouth just drooled, like, oh, you can give me the cash. Yeah, I know, that's the mindset. That's what we're driven by. We're driven by money. We're not driven by God anymore. That's the name of the game, cash. Cash is king. That's what they say, right? So then we also talked about like minimum wage. And I said, well, I was in Texas last year, and I saw gas prices. They were this. The minimum wage there in some areas is like $7. Austin, Texas, the minimum wage is ridiculously low. And when I didn't tip on an Applebee's order that I DoorDash, or not DoorDash, but I can't begin to explain it. But also, it wasn't DoorDash. I was picking it up. I picked it up. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to tip because someone's not providing a service to me. The cooks get paid a certain set wage, right? So I was trying to because at that time I was in Texas, I was running low on funds, but I was also trying to stretch out my enjoyment. So I was like, oh, I can afford a $20 meal at Applebee's or whatever else I'm ordering from. And we're talking about tipping culture, and he was saying that he was running into some of the problems that I was running into the other day. No tips. No tips can be really bad for DoorDash people, because you're burning your gas, you're wasting your time, and you're delivering something that pays for you to get more gas. So you're just wasting your time, and you're putting miles on your car, right? But a good night with tips can almost be a double day, a regular work day. Like if you were to take the minimum wage here is $15.50, I think I want to say, right? If you were to take an average day and times that by 8, that's 100 something. So if you make that, but then on a good day you make double, like let's say 280 or something like that, you make a little bit over than double. You've made up for the last, but you can't get back that time. You can't get back those miles. That's spent time. So it's tricky doing DoorDash. But also we have tricky things like taxes and stuff. So when I talk about these things, I tread lightly. We have serious problems in America, and I personally, I don't like politics. I don't like talking about this stuff because sometimes it's opinion based. This man saying how he was raised on tipping culture, and he's saying they're big here on tipping culture. I found it pretty decent. I found Sonora's huge in tipping culture. Sonora, California. There were some places I got like a $20 tip one time on a $10 order. I'm like thinking, dude, or not a $10 order, excuse me, a $110 order. The dude that ordered it was a sushi place, and the dude that ordered it gave me a $20-something tip, which I thought was outrageous because it was like the first week I had DoorDashed, and I was like, dang, I might want to stick around and do this for a little bit. But also keep in mind that my career is my mindset for my career has and will always be low voltage. But right now is a time where I'm exploring my life, and I'm designating a section of time specifically for this adventure, because I won't get time to do it in the future. I just won't. Once I'm done with this, I'll try and do trips and stuff in the future. I won't never say never on saying that, but if I do, to try and figure out what life's about and what the states are about. Every state's different. That's what's crazy. Every state is different. So I like seeing that opinion and talking to people, because you get their input. Because I don't like going online. A lot of stuff could be AI. You got to get it from the person's mouth.
That's serious. I didn't even know this type of thing existed. Come on, let's go. This is a store literally made for your breed. Let's go. Let's check it out. So I was just driving by and I saw the pit bull store, and I'm thinking, oh, they just named it the pit bull store, and it's you know, it's just something like it's karate or something, you know. But it's about pit bulls. So we're gonna check it out. The video. Alright, so we're in the pit bull store, and it indeed is it. Oh, you like the bully sticks. You probably like this. Oh, you like those ones? Damn, I'm gonna end up spending like 80 bucks in this. Look at these ones. All these chains and stuff. Oh my gosh, Beans. A whole store designated for your people. Oh my god, this is what I need. Oh my god, Beans. We're gonna go broke. We're gonna go broke. Trainers! This is what you need, Beans. Look at these so you don't choke on stuff. She's just in love with everything in the store. Oh, look at these toys. Kong toys. Look at these chains. Oh. I think so. Wow, look at these. Look at these freaking trainers. Intense. I feel like you don't need a muzzle. Maybe. If you became bitey, I guess I would have to. Oh, look at those. Ooh, yeah, fancy harness. This is all gonna be a part of your journey, Beans. Your pit bull journey. Oh, look at these balls. They have ropes on them. But I don't want you pulling on stuff. Red jacket. This whole store is designated for Beans. Absolutely awesome. We just got out of a store literally made for pit bulls. Shout out to the pit bull store. Here's their information. I did not think, I was thinking it was karate. I was thinking it was a karate, pit bull karate or something, and I was telling the guy, I was like, dude, I didn't think that this was like a real store for some reason. Like, not a real store, but I was like, I thought you were a karate place. And he's like, a lot of, nah, probably not a pet store. Then I stopped by, and I'm glad I did. Beans absolutely loved that store. It's everything you could ever want if you're a pit bull owner. And so far, every dog owner that has talked to me, that has either had friends who owns pit bulls, or has owned pit bulls, or knows of people that own pit bulls, 100% they say they're very friendly dogs. They will not bite people if you train them right and don't abuse them. It's just the way you train them. And I love this damn dog. I have no doubt in my mind she's gonna be amazing. And it hurts me. It hurts me so much when I was younger to see, like, to have that, like, oh, there are specific breeds of dogs that are just, they're kill dogs. You own that dog, you're planning on killing somebody. Like, that's what my mindset. Oh, you gotta be a gangster to own a pit bull. Nah, that ain't it. I mean, I'm pretty G sometimes. I'm an OG, but in terms of why I got this dog was because I love dogs. I saw Beans and I did not see pit bull. I'm sorry, I'm no dog expert, but I was told lab, and I was thinking lab and boxer mix. I was completely wrong on both of those. It was because other people had said that to me, and I was like, yeah, lab, that's gonna be awesome, lab and boxer. But when I heard pit bull and boxer, because of the square head, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be known as the killer guy that disposes bodies when his dog, you know. As I say that, she's chewing on a bully stick. Of course, we got to get a bully stick. This is the third bully stick I got this week because I want her to be happy. I want her to be social. I want the treats. I want the care. This dog is having its best life, and as it should. If you're a pet owner, don't buy a pet and stick it in a box. A little bit late for Easter, but there's a wild bunny. Hi, little bunny. Hi. You friendly? You're not gonna bite my head off like Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Good morning. Me and Beans here, making another video. The sun is coming up. I don't know why I keep having night terrors. Here's Beans with her new toy. She's already chewed it to crap. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it for you. Check this out. Beans. Woo! Oh, go get it. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. She loves that thing. I'm so glad I bought it. She was going nuts at the store for it. And I'm like, I'm not buying you a random thing. Just start playing with it, man. And she loved that. There was a blue one that was a hardball that she couldn't quite grasp. And it was funny watching her like stumble over it. But I was just like, yeah. So I got this other one because it has a little teething handle. I can put a rope on it and whatnot. And so I was like, you know what? This is a better purchase. It's a little bit more pricier, I think. I don't even know. To be honest, I didn't even ask how much it was. I just knew she liked it enough. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this for her. She loves it. Beans, you want me to throw it again? Look at her go. She's like, this is my toy. What are you doing? Don't touch my toy. Don't touch my chew toy. Look at that happy little puppy. When God wants you to succeed in life, He will test you because He wants to make you stronger. Now pay attention. When you are in a trial, or you're in trouble, or you're having a difficult time with a particular, you lost a job, let's say, your tire blew, something happened in your life that was bad. You're getting upset, but you found a way to fix it, right? God was testing you to see how well you were able to recuperate with that, okay? And then all of a sudden the next week, it's a very short amount of time. Let's say it's a very short amount of time. Again, something bad happens. You step on dog poop, or I'm trying to be silly, but in a serious aspect, something seriously happens. You know, a relative passes away or something, and you're depressed. Okay, God, He's not like, oh, I'm gonna take this person out right now. But a series of events are happening. Pay attention to that, because you're now in a phase where God is putting His attention on you to make you stronger. You don't realize this, and I haven't really realized it when it happens, but when we have our greatest back-to-back difficulties, God is with you right there. Because if you're saying to yourself, God, why do you do all this thing? God's paying attention, or using the Holy Spirit directly pinpointed onto you. We're gonna sharpen this. We're gonna sharpen this. The spirit, the mind, this person. I was gonna say tool, but then I thought, better change the wording on that. God uses us as a beacon to be able to help others, right? So when you're down and you have these back-to-back difficulties, just remember that the Holy Spirit is with you and you're directly being tested. That should mean a huge amount. You're like, how is this so specific? How is this back-to-back problems? Why is my luck not changing? Start changing that mindset into, all right, God, I'm ready. Let's do this. It's make it into a challenge. It's not like a game. It's just more or less so of something that is supposed to train you, to make you better, to improve. And not only that, but you're now like basically, I don't want to say test subject, but you're basically now a beacon of hope, essentially, in some ways. But that should mean a lot to people who feel like they're back-to-back problems. I remember a while back talking to this girl I liked. I think it was 2 years ago. And she had gone to church when she was younger, and she got older, and she, you know, she fell away from the church that she was, the particular one she was attending. But she had kind of a belief in like this karmic good and bad. And I was thinking to myself, okay, well, you can use that in your life, but when you truly understand how the dark and the light really work, things aren't so bad. And every time now, recently, when I deal with like negative things, I'm like almost happy about it, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna learn something. I'm not only learning something, but I'm being tested on seeing if am I gonna get angry right away, and if I don't, then my brain's activated into thinking of something extremely intelligent to resolve that issue. If I can stabilize this. That's so cool. It's from 60 frames per second. She's freaking out for the last hour. She sees something that I don't. We've been out 3 times, and I thought she had to go potty, and I took her out potty, and she insists on always going over there, way over there, and you can't tell from the video, but that's a decent walk. That's away from the car. That's locking the car to make sure no one runs to the car and takes something, you know. But she keeps looking over there, and I don't see anyone. Yes, there's a lot of vagrants. Yes, the cars pass by. She knows what cars are. That's cool, right? Beans? Cool. She's in concern mode. So I'm in concern mode that I don't see anything. And when the cars aren't here, it's like she's alert, because she starts looking at something that goes from here to there and back again. And she's trying to tell me something, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. And she's been whining like this for a while. I thought it was her stomach because she had diarrhea. What's the matter? You gotta tell me, dude. You're kind of scaring me a little bit, but we're all right. There's no one here. You're fine. You're safe. Hey, Venus. You're okay, girl. Do you have a nightmare or something? What do you see that's over there that I don't see? What? You want to go out again? I'll show you. Let's do this together. We'll put it in the documentary if I get killed by ghosts, okay? I'm telling you, there's nothing over here. There has been nothing over here for days. That's why I go over here. Come on. We'll go again. I'll show you. There's nothing. She acts like she's seeing, like, afraid of ghosts. I was afraid of ghosts when I was like a little kid. But something about ghosts, like, I don't know, it's kind of always interested me, like, why they would still be here, or if there was something I was supposed to, you know about it. Okay, Beans, take us on a journey. Hold on, I gotta get my key, otherwise we're locked out. Lock this auto locks. Beans, it's cold outside, girl. Come on, let me get a jacket. At least I'll have a little jacket to cover my shoulder. What do you see that I don't see out here, girl? There's no place for people to even stay over here. This is the only way to the road. Hold on. Like, she's fighting me out here. And she never acts like this. Here we are, going on an adventure. What are you trying to tell me, Beans? What? Tell me. Show me. There's nothing out here. There's nothing out here. Like the last time she did this, she had to go potty. Go potty. Gotta go potty. But it was weird because she keeps going to like specific areas. No, that's not it. Like, and she's pulling me too. Like she's very, oh my gosh. Go potty.
The cart. No, she won't do it. That's just a rare, like, occurrence. Oh!
It's Woody Woodpecker. Look, there he is. He's playing golf. Woody Woodpecker, guys. He's playing golf.
We're on our way to the Grand Canyon, and the scenery is beautiful. This is God in full effect. His glory, His might, everything that we were promised, we were given. And this is it. This is the beauty of His creation, His work. And I get to experience that right now. And when I see His mountains and the trees, the birds and the wildlife, the air, even the air is so beautiful that it's essentially breathtaking. When I'm out in the mountains and I'm just standing there alone with not being next to the road, I can hear myself breathe almost like in an echo, like as if it's loud. When I breathe in, I can breathe in the air. It doesn't make sense, but I can basically, when I breathe in, I can feel the energy of God's presence. And even now, thinking about when I was in parts of Arizona, I was breathing in the air, and it was like my chest was on fire. It was so clean. The air was so clean. I was like getting lightheaded because, and I wasn't breathing in deep or anything. I was just breathing, and I was looking around, and I was overcame by the Spirit. It was too much for my mortal body and mind to experience the simplicity of the beauty in nature. I was taken back. I was like, why is my body and my mind experience this? Why am I overwhelmed with just breathing and looking around at the beauty? And that's when I knew that when I'm in nature, I'm in tune with God the most. That's why I like going into nature, because there's nothing in nature that's of man, really. If you're close to the road, yeah, the road was made by man. But the only road that I really want to take is the one that Christ paved for me. That's the direction that I'm going. These are the places that I want to go because I feel like that's the direction. I feel the Spirit, and I'm able to process more of His glory because my mind is clear of sin and temptation and the other things of this world that distract me. I get distracted all the time with, working in a busy city and seeing the ways of the world using money for different things. If you go into gas stations, you're buying gas and stuff, and it like, I don't know how to explain that, but even the simplicity of paying for gas and where the oil comes from and everything trickles down to essentially, the ways of man. And I'm just really excited to see the Grand Canyon again, because when I breathe that air, I know I'm gonna cry again, because it's just like every time I'm able to feel that feeling, and I don't want it to go away. This is why I'm doing this trip, is because till the day that I die now, I just don't want to stop expressing that joy and that gratefulness of the things that I've been given and the opportunities that I've been given. This world is for all of us. I want to express that joy and gratefulness with everyone. If I can't do that, I don't think, even on that just simplicity of that concept, I will have not done what I was here to do on this earth. So, I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. What or something? Oh God. Okay, we were at the Grand Canyon. I got Beans here. Come on, Bean. We're here. We're here. Come on. I need to put her on the harness. And if I remember correctly, this is the east view. And the east view, let me put this right here real quick. If I can remember correctly, the east view has a trail where you would never expect you would see the Grand Canyon, just off to the left. You walk down it, and it's like, am I even at the right place kind of thing? I mean, you'll see. The silence is deafening because of the, I think it's literally the sound of God. Even though there's the sounds of like noise from the road, there's a particular sound of silence that's unlike anything else. I'm gonna put you down, okay? So, you're like, Bean, you gotta calm down, okay? Hey, come here. I gotta make sure that she doesn't run off. I'm gonna drop the thing. That's why I put the harness on her. Get a good hold on her. Oh, we need more treats. Ran out of treats. Bean. Come on. So the silence that I was talking about is, like, if you can hear it, well, you can't really hear silence, but it's so silent. It's just super silent. So you go down this trail, right? And then off to your left. So you're just walking along. Bean. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't see it yet, I don't think. Boom. Grand Canyon. It's so silent. It's so like eerily silent. Because you just don't hear anything. There it is. I'm actually going to flip it the other way so I can get more clarity. That's breathtaking. I got Beans here. See, look at that. It does not look real. And you know Beans, she always has to go to the bathroom. So this is the Bean. Come. She's going potty again. Never mind. So there's the canyon. This is the exact path I took last year when I came here, and it was raining when I got here, and I waited about 9 minutes or so, I want to say, in my car. And I was thinking about how, like, even though I wasn't able to get, a brighter view of the canyon itself, because it was like kind of cloudy down there, I was still able to see it, and I was grateful for that. So I waited a little bit more, and
my patience paid off because a ray of sunshine came from the clouds, kind of like how these clouds are formed, but the whole rest of the sky was like a thick cloud because it had been raining. And the sun ray came down and was shining right in the middle of the canyon and illuminated the whole canyon. It was like watching something that isn't real. It was so unreal that it was breathtaking to see. Come on, Beans. In that silence, you almost don't want to talk because you can feel it. And when I was here last time, I got to feel that feeling, and just before I got here, I felt the same feeling. You almost get scared looking at it, because even though I'm like pretty far from the edge, you almost get scared like even being near the edge, you know, because it's so breathtaking. Beans is more interested in this little pine cone here. Did you find a crunchy pine cone? Look at this. She's like, screw the Grand Canyon. I got a pine cone here. The safety of my little pine cone. She's so adorable. She can't really move that well because she's bigger than her harness already. When I said she'd grow out of it in a week, she literally grew out of her harness in a week. I like this view of the Grand Canyon. I haven't seen the other ones there. It's almost an hour to get to like the main other views. And the reason why I like this one, because I've been here before, is because like this trail, everybody goes to that side. I don't know why, because you can see the canyon over here, and this trail nobody really goes on. Occasionally like bikers, hello, bikers and like hikers and stuff, they'll come down this road. Come on, Bean. They'll come down this road, but generally no one comes over to this area in like bulk. They all go on the other side next to the road. And I always wondered why. And I'm like, well, whatever. Like, more silence for me because I don't really like hearing people talk. But over here, I think people get intimidated because there's no fencing or anything. And I picked up Bean because I have a feeling that she's gonna try and get all freaked out when she sees it. Let's get her reaction. Let's get Beans' reaction. Beans, look, it's the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna sit on this rock and ponder about nature. You look out and you see this. How can you deny there's a creator? It's strange because like whenever I go into nature, that feeling it's like adrenaline. That's why when people say, oh, it's breathtaking, it's like, for me, it's literally breathtaking. I haven't done a whole lot of walking. And I can't feel like I can't feel like I can breathe, but I can. It's like the purest oxygen in the world. I wish I could take a picture with Bean, but I put her on the ground. So I guess the best way to do it is take a video. She's like, put me down, I want to chew more pine cone. I'll try and show what I was seeing last time. So right where it dips down, right about there is where the sun ray. I saw the sun ray last year. It's beautiful. A lot of people go from the other side because they can see it from left to right. I won't get too close. People might think things. And you're wiggly twiggly. She doesn't get in her treats. Dig. Dig, 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 dig. Find the dinosaur bones. But I have a feeling like she actually smells something and she's digging it up. What? She saw the dirt flying. She was amused. This would be a cool album, or like LeBron James, but for nature. Nope. No, don't do that. Look, look, look. She's gonna try and flick the dirt on me. She kind of already has. Yep, I knew it. Here we are. I went barefoot because I don't trust those sandals. Gotta be very careful, beans. Look at this. We're gonna do 0.5. Get the whole glory of the Grand Canyon. Look at that. It just doesn't even look real. Look at this. We're standing on the edge of the world. We're literally standing on the edge of the world, beans. Look at that. Not too many people can say that they went to the edge with their doggy. It's probably against the law, technically. Wow. This is definitely going to be in the documentary. Beans is tired. Typical puppy behavior. Well, everyone, this is the Grand Canyon. And yeah, it's amazing. And so are you, Beans. She literally stopped at one point and was just like, I'm not walking anymore. She gave me these eyes like, ugh. So now I have to trek this little goober out of here. So I strongly urge anybody who's thinking about going to the Grand Canyon, definitely go to the Grand Canyon. It's worth it. Even if you have to fly all the way to Phoenix and drive over, definitely recommend doing it that way, because what you'll be able to see on the way there is also cool. There's little gift shops and stuff like that. It's definitely worth it. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. It's absolutely breathtaking. Say bye, Beans. Bye.